Well, first of all, welcome and thanks for having me. As was already mentioned, I work at Mister Spex. There I'm overseeing all corporate and internal communications, and a huge focus of my work is on raising awareness for multi-channel, because this is obviously something we really like to do. And today I would like to talk to you about it. First of all, just a few words about Mister Spex. I know that's always the must-have, and I don't want to bore you too much before getting to the real deal. I then want to talk about why we've opened offline stores at all, and then also how we did it, how the customer journeys compare. And finally, I also want to take a glimpse into the future, what we've planned next for our stores. So first of all, a little bit about us. We've actually started 11 years ago. Our online shop went online in April 2008 in the German market. And by now we're basically available all throughout Europe. We have online shops in 10 European countries, but we ship everywhere, basically. And also something that many are not aware of is the fact that we've already started doing multi-channel back in 2011, because that's when we started cooperating with local partner opticians. First in Germany, then later also in Austria, Switzerland, the Netherlands, and last year we launched Sweden. It's in total now a group of more than 500 partners. And it's basically because obviously glasses and eyewear are a very complex product, and for now, as of yet, you cannot do everything online. Like an eye exam, it's still not as progressive as we'd like it to be. So we need people on site for personal services, such as eye exams, adjustments of glasses and contact lenses. So that's why we started. And for us, opening own shops, which we started 3 years ago exactly, was just the next logical step. And by now we have 10 stores all over Germany. And just a few facts, basically the 5 aspects that make us unique. For one, it's really all about transparent pricing, because this is something that in the optics industry is very rare still. If you go to a, let's say, stationary or traditional optician and ask, what are the prices for the lenses, you will hardly ever get a clear answer. And we communicate our prices for frames and lenses very transparently. And we also hand down the savings we have down to our customers. Then there's obviously the multi-channel approach, which is a big aspect of our strategy in general. And then also our assortment and portfolio. We have more than 11,000 glasses on stock, sun and prescription, and it ranges from designer premium brands to own private label brands. Finally, technology. So we are very data driven. We use BI a lot to try and understand our customers and their needs in order to be able to hopefully take as much friction out of the customer journey as possible. And last but not least, obviously, brand building and marketing are also key for us. So now, I already mentioned, we already started our multi-channel approach in 2011. Now the question is, why did we decide to go further and open own stores? And there are 4 main reasons why we did that. For one, there's the added value for the customer. Being able to go to a store, to touch the glasses, to try them on, that's obviously a very haptic and personal experience. And also we are able to offer personal consultation on site, so that's also an extra bonus for customers. Then there's the chance to increase the target groups and the addressable market. Because, as I already said, when it comes to glasses, they are still a rather complex product, and especially among German customers, there's still a lot of skepticism when it comes to buying glasses online. Is it trustworthy? Is the quality the same? It's a medical product. So it gives us the chance to gain new target groups, especially an older target group, and also more complex customers, people who buy prescription glasses in general, but especially vari-focus, progressive lenses. That's still tougher online. Then, of course, there's the profit side of things. Opening on stores is also an additional source of revenue. And also with the customers there, we can do up and cross-selling, selling thinner glasses or additional filters. And last but not least, stores are for us also a kind of education hub. and it goes both ways. So for one, we can learn from customers in person what they want and need, what works for them, what doesn't. And it also goes the other way around, because stores for us are not an extra or separate from the online shop, but actually the online shop is the center of everything we do. So in our stores, we actually show customers how to buy online with us. That's what they essentially do. I'm going to show that later. And we teach them how to do it. And here maybe the interesting thing is that about half of the customers who for the first time buy in our stores, the second time they actually go online to our website and buy themselves. So that's pretty interesting. So that's the why. Now for the how. That's the question. How can you transfer the idea of an online shop to a brick and mortar store? So as I said, the main focus really is the online customer journey, which is completely mirrored in our store. But something else we've done beside the structure and the online perspective is also the whole look and feel and atmosphere. We try to be very open, very light, very warm. And we want to create a sort of shopping experience because, yes, glasses are a medical product, but they're also in our face the whole day. So why shouldn't they look nice? Why shouldn't you feel comfortable with them? So it's also the idea of basically shopping for new glasses as you were buying new clothing or shoes. So that's why we've decided to not hide or lock away on any of the glasses. I'm sure you've experienced it often when you go to bigger optician chains. They are often hidden away, especially the pricey glasses. So here you can just try on anything you like. And also when it comes to the structure, basically when you go inside of our store, it's always the same. On the left-hand side, you have the women's glasses. On the right-hand side, the men glasses. And generally speaking, we use the very same filters we have in our online shop, so that the experience is the same. So besides the gender separation, the glasses are assorted according to the head width. So the bigger glasses are up there, and on the lower part of the panels you have the smaller ones. The same goes for the shapes of the glasses, butterfly, cat eye, round. It's the very same filters as we have online. And finally, also the aspect of whether they have a full rim or no rim at all. So it also is assorted vertically. It's similar in the back. In the way back of our stores, we have our premium designer labels, sunglasses and prescription glasses. And here we also have a vertical assortment. So first level, obviously, is the brand. Then it's the type of glasses, sun on the top, prescription glasses below, and the types of materials. If it's plastic, wood, metal, that's also mirrored there. And then there's something that's extremely popular with our customers, and these are product cards. We don't have any price tags in our stores, but you can see it here, each of our glasses comes with a product card which you can take home, and it's quite popular actually. I like doing it myself too, and when I fall in love with some of the glasses and then buy them later on. And the details you have there are exactly the same as the ones you find in our online shop. So it's the price, it's the head width, it's the colors the glasses are available in. So all key information, and also just the product number, so that you can enter it in our online shop and find it right away and order it from home. And last but not least, there is our little lounge area in front of the premium designer labels. There we have tablet PCs. People can, for instance, browse our whole online portfolio, because in our stores we have about 1,000 glasses and sunglasses, but we have more than 11,000 in our online shop. So that gives them access. And at the same time, they can also check and book not online yet, slots for eye exams. So if they already have an appointment, they can just check in there. So this is something that's also quite popular. Now I want to take a step back and just compare the two different kinds of customer journeys that we have. So that's the online journey on the left-hand side, the store journey on the right-hand side. So as a first stop, let's say you haven't done an eye exam in a while, or maybe never done one at all. So that's where you should start. get your corrective values. So the classic online journey, you basically just go on our website, check out where there's a partner optician nearby, and then you can download a voucher for a free eye exam. Just call up the partner optician or email them and book an appointment. Or you go to the very same spot on our website and check if there's a store nearby. And you can also book, or actually there you can book the spot for an eye exam online. And you can check in also prior to your appointment when it comes to the stores through your mobile or computer. And if you haven't done it, you can just do it at the store. So it's basically all about giving the customers options to decide how and when they want to do it. As a next step, we're having the selection of frames of glasses. Something that's very unique to our shop is our home trial. You can order up to 4 different prescription frames for free, have them sent home and try them on for 10 days. And then hopefully decide you like 1 or 2, send them back so that the lenses can be put in. And we are doing something kind of similar in our stores. We also have this tray where you can choose up to 4 glasses that the consultant or optician will take with you to the eye exam and to center the glasses correctly if you've decided upon your favorite model or maybe models. Then the eye exam, obviously, and afterwards both our partner opticians but also the opticians in our store give a recommendation for the appropriate lenses. And then afterwards, you can then, when it comes to the partner optician, you cannot order with the optician, but you can order online. That's how you do it, the online journey. And order your glasses. Or in the store, basically the consultants there or the opticians will sit down with you in the center of our stores. We have these consultation desks and we'll create a customer account together with you and go through the single steps. It's basically the same software we have there. And then the customer can decide, do they want their glasses shipped to the store or even at home, whichever way they prefer. Then there's the production of the glasses, which we do actually here in Berlin. We have a master's workshop and huge logistics center in Spandau. And then they're shipped, and hopefully we have a happy customer. And once delivered, there's always also a voucher for free adjustment of the glasses, should you need it, if it doesn't fit right. So you can either go, in case of the online journey, to your partner optician, or go to the store and do it there. So basically, it's all about giving the customers choices. So obviously, it doesn't have to be straight A or B. You can also mix it up. So that's basically the main idea, really. And then there's 3 aspects regarding our future. Of course, we're not standing still. We want to develop further and improve. One major thing we're looking into is the aspect of pricing, digital pricing. Because as popular as these product cards are, it's of course a problem if you have the price printed on them. Not just in terms of dynamic pricing, but price changes in general. I mean, you cannot print new cards, thousands of cards every few days or weeks. So what we're currently testing at our store here in the Alexa shopping center are QR codes and NFC chips for pricing, so that we basically, when you use your mobile and check either of those, you will be led directly to the product detail page in our online shop, so you can see the price and also this very same information. We're still keeping the product cards because they are so popular, but they do not have the price printed on them anymore. That's the major difference. And then there's the aspect of, or the idea of an infinite shelf. As I told you, we have basically 10 times of what we have when it comes to frames in our stores online, and we want to give our customers the chance to also try these on. We already have a virtual try-on feature in our online shop, where we're also currently looking at different service providers and developers to improve it, to find a new way. And we're also looking into introducing it into our stores through interactive screens, iPads, tablet PCs, hopefully. So this way they can try on all the other 10,000 glasses that they like and save their favorites in their customer account. So we'll hopefully be able to introducing this sometime later this year. And also, if it's going to be tried for the first time, we will try it here in Berlin, simply because it's close by to our headquarters, so it's easier to exchange experiences. And the maybe obvious part, but also a very important one, is the aspect of expansion. Of course, we want to continue opening stores. For this year, we plan to open up to 10 new stores. One of them is, for instance, going to be in Hamburg. And generally speaking, we are also interested in expanding further across Europe. So if we go abroad, outside of Germany, it will most likely be the German-speaking countries, Austria and Switzerland. But that's not going to happen yet this year, but definitely something that's in the pipeline. And what we do when we open a new store is we look at our online customers, actually. Where do we already have a high brand awareness, and where are already a lot of our customers concentrated? So that's what we look into. And then we both have classic shopping centers on the one hand, but also high street locations. And we're always interested in being where there's a lot of other stores and good company nearby. And we actually love having the competition next door. So that's something we don't mind at all, because it's nice to have a way to, you know, for customers to compare the offer and the prices. So yes, that's already it. I was quite quick. So thank you, first of all, for coming here, for giving me the time to talk. And if you have any questions, feel free. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anastasia Hansen, for insightful talk. Yes, I'm sure there are a lot of questions. So please, who wants to ask the first question over there? I'm coming to you. Hello.
Thank you for your presentation. I wanted to ask, you said you're going to open up 10 stores this year. How did you determine where to open them up?
I didn't get the second part, 10 stores in?
Where do you determine where to open them up? What's the best location for your new stores?
Yeah, well, we're really looking into areas that have a high frequency of customers. So really classic shopping areas, shopping centers, but also the shopping streets, basically, both of that. So that's what we're looking into. And also, where do we already have a high brand awareness and lots of customers online that are already located there. So that maybe even though we have a lot of new customers at our stores, the brand awareness lives or mouth to mouth, basically, to maybe carry that, transport that to the new customers.
Yeah, okay. I think that was over there, and then I come over here. Yeah, so welcome.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Very interesting, and I'm interested especially in the combination of online and a real shop. If we look at the online business as itself, one of the problems that you must have is that people only every once in a while buy new glasses. What possibilities do you have to keep people online engaged in the times in between?
To coming back, well, we're very keen on more personalized marketing. So CRM is a huge thing we do, sending personalized emails, offers, and also reminders that, for instance, for store customers, once they've bought glasses with us, at least 1 year later, they're going to get an email, like a nice friendly reminder that, hey, we have new models, new trends, maybe you're interested in it. That's something we do a lot.
Question answered? Thank you very much for the question. Okay, so I run over this. Sorry, my mistake. I'll try to be careful next time.
Hi, thank you very much. That was brilliant. My name's Gareth. I work at Hitwise. My question is more around the changes that you make to your site. How do you measure the success from those changes? And I guess how are you measuring, or how do you benchmark yourself against your closest competitors?
Generally speaking, you mean?
Sorry.
Do you mean generally speaking for online and offline together? Or?
For online. For online, yeah.
Well, it's really, we do regular, MAFOS studies among customers very extensively, and always check against the customers when it comes to the brand awareness, but also when it comes to the frequency of buying glasses online, or what bigger affinity do they have. Basically, we've segmented our customers into 10 different groups. And 4 of them are our main target group, the ones that like to buy with us mostly. And we take a closer look at how it compares to the competitors and what the competitors do as far as we can find it out, obviously, to address them through public relations, marketing, social media. But we do have quite a high brand awareness. We're pretty close behind Apollo and Fielmann in the German market, at least. Hopefully, other countries too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Over there? Okay. I'm going this way to avoid the feedback again. Sorry. All right. Here I am. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, first of all, because it was really interesting.
Thanks.
And I was wondering how you do the promotion of the actual stores. Like, do you do promotional campaigns like out of home or something, radio, I don't know, to actually say we have a new opening, please come there, because I guess when it's the first opening, not necessarily many people know and come.
Well, what we do is actually mostly online, that we have a lot of advertisements online when it comes to opening new stores. In local media, mostly we do not do out of home a lot, actually only once we've tried it here in Berlin. So online is the thing, and sometimes also print in local media targets and newspapers, especially when it comes to finding local staff, because in Germany we do have a huge issue when it comes to finding opticians. The unemployment rate is very, very low, so if you need to find new staff, it's not that easy. So actually, a lot of the promotion we do and the ads we place are in order to target new staff and employees. So that's actually a major issue. And one of, I think, also the biggest challenges when it comes to open new stores, to find the people. That's why we start 6 months in advance of opening a store, looking for staff.
Question answered? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, here in between, I'll just do, please make sure that it's close to your mouth. Thank you.
Hey, thanks
Hi.
for the talk. I've got a question, because when you start opening your stores across Germany, how do you start tracking data for your offline sales? I mean, online it's quite easy, but how do you make sure the same customer came back again more often? Are there any types of loyalty programs or something?
No, we do not have loyalty programs, but it's basically similar to what I've said. When we have the offline customers, they also have an online customer account with us. So whoever buys with us, online or at our stores, we have the email address and we have all the data needed. We have their corrective values, which you can store or save in your customer account, so it's very easy to buy new glasses again. So really, we use a lot CRM and regular email newsletters, but more personalized ones, checking into what kind of brands has this person liked, and also what kind of head width do they have. This is, for instance, something we do because it's something that doesn't change over a lifetime. So we can basically send new offers and also things like coupons and vouchers. On top of that, seasonal ones.
Thank you very much. Question answered? Okay. So I think we still have time for a little bit of more. Okay, over there.
Hi.
Hi.
You said that people that come have an appointment in the store, they do an online check-in first. Why is that necessary?
It's basically already the first part of creating the customer account, because they have to check in their email address. If they've booked they already were booking the slot for the online exam, they've done it with an email address and they can just basically confirm it when they check in. And then when we do the online exam, we have the connection right away to put in the corrective values into their customer account.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? Like, still some time, and I love running around. It's my sport session. Here, one, but this probably has to be the last question, so please enjoy it.
What an honor for me to do the last question. Thank you.
Hopefully I can answer it.
So I hear a lot of people who have their own offline store that they are afraid that people go into their stores and then finally buy somewhere else online. But I see you encouraging people to go online after they visited your store. Do you have experience or numbers how many people move to another, let's say, a glasses store
yeah.
after they even visited your store. I mean, I very much like your approach, but I see a lot of store owners would be very afraid of doing your approach.
Unfortunately, we don't have numbers yet. I would have to check that, but it's a very interesting point. I guess we still have the advantage that there's not that much online competition yet. I mean, there are obviously other online opticians in the German market, but it's not as big as in other countries, say the US or something like that, because, like I said, I think German customers are still rather skeptical when it comes to medical products. And many of the big competitors, like the big chains like Firmen and Co., they don't have that yet. And also, they don't have the classic optician doesn't have the price transparency. I think that's a major aspect, because when you go on our online shop or to one of the stores, it's just printed there. You can see, oh, this type of glass is included. If I want a thinner one, it's plus 49 euros. So it's very, very straightforward. And I think that's something that not many other have, that still helps us taking the customers back to our online shop. And hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I run back up here on stage because we also have a thank you. So first of all,
that's why I came.
Thank you very much for the highly interactive question and answer
Thank
session
you.
and for a brilliant talk
Thank
from
you.
Anastasia Hansen from Mister Spex. Thank you very much.
Thank you.